Hello and welcome to our Success Building webinars. My name is Joseph Britton and I'm the Partner Success Manager for Salon Interactive. Today we'll be discussing the Salon Interactive Welcome Kits. All participants are muted, so if you have a question, you can use the chat box on your right side of your screen. To guide us through the process, I'd like to introduce John Bertarelli, our VP of Customer Care. John, can you get us started?
Thank you, Joseph, and good morning, everybody. How are you? Today, as Joseph said, we'd like to go through the welcome kits, and this is something we've been offering to our salons to really help them understand all of the great things that Salon Interactive can do for them as a business, and also how to really get the message out there for their customers. So the topics are going to be the goods, the swag, and the marketing. So what are you getting? There's a great welcome aboard letter. We also have some infographics for you to show you really the best way, because we're not technophobes, there's a few things that we need to understand that are going to help make it easier for us to use the welcome kit and Salon Interactive, and also understanding QR codes and the great things that we get inside, like tent cards and mirror clings. And then we're going to answer questions for you afterwards. So here's a picture of the goodies. It comes in a beautiful envelope. We see our mirror clings over here, tent cards. These are the infographics I was talking about. And also you're going to get some extra QR codes. So let's start at the beginning. I'd like to kind of just touch on this letter because it has lots of great information. Now, I'm not a great reader. I do like looking at the infographics myself, but we recommend that you read this letter. It's got lots of great information. So it really talks about the steps to success, how to promote your store and sharing your online link, and also using recommendations in Salon Interactive. And we are going to go through that a little bit throughout the webinar. There's also tools to support and promote your online store, and that's where we talk about the mirror clings and the tent cards. And also we get to share different things that we want to know about, kind of how we, what are the best business practices that we can use? What's the best way for us to be able to kind of introduce this to our customers? And also tools to support as far as recommendations in Salon Interactive. And we're going to talk about this email that you can create so easily for your customers that's going to take a lot of the guesswork out of really retailing in the future. How we talk about using Salon Interactive as the future of retailing for our salons. So there's also a little checklist. Not sure where to start. Well, we've created a checklist for you about adding the QR codes to your tent cards and your mirror clings, and also getting into the habit, because the more we can kind of make this a habit, the better it's going to be for us. So here's the infographics card that I was talking about. So we'll go through the first one quickly. It's really, how do you add an app? I call it an app or an icon to your phone and to your customer's phone. So it literally becomes, when they want to shop, they just click on the app once, it takes them to your store and they can easily go shopping. And really, online sales are all about convenience for our customers. And the easier we can make it for them to go shopping with us in their time and their convenience, the more successful this is going to be for all of us. Another technique we can use is texting our online store to our clients. So again, in the infographic, it just goes through some really quick tips and practices that you can use to make sure that your customers are getting the information they need when they need it. Here we can see our tent card and the best practices to using the tent card, and also making recommendations within Salon Interactive. Now, we're showing all of this being done on a phone, which shows you how great the product is and how easy it is to use. But as far as recommendation goes in particular, it doesn't matter whether you're using a laptop, a tablet, or a computer, or your phone. It's going to be easy to use all of those systems. So a quick look at recommendations, how they look and how they work. So within your Salon Interactive account, on the left-hand side, you're going to see under the menu, you're going to see recommendations. And so you can, if your clients are in your database already, you can just look up their name, or you can add their names to your system. And then you easily just, these are the products that we recommended. We use this shampoo on you today. We use this conditioner, this moisturizer for your skin, whatever your business model is. And once you've chosen those products, you can see they're really easy to use. It puts them into a quick email. So you choose the products, choose the client, excuse me. You choose the products, and then it's one click and it sends this beautiful email. And this is a kind of representation of the email right here. It's telling you exactly, what it's all about, and it makes it easy for them to buy by clicking this buy here button. It takes them right to your store and they can purchase. What a great way to follow up with your clients after each service. Now, you can choose to do this after each client, or you can choose to do it as the day goes on. Maybe at the end of the day, you can have a list of your clients and make sure this gets sent out to them. This is one of many, many great tools that we have to offer. So what I'd like to do now, before we go into the QR codes, I'd like to show you a quick little video. When I was practicing this morning, it played more than once. So if I screw this up, forgive me, but I'd like to show you just a quick video. 1 second. So as you can see, the videos are quite quick, but I just wanted to give you a quick representation of how QR codes work. So what I'd like you to do is actually, you have this image now on your computers. For those of you that want to play, take out your phones. If you're on an iPhone, you just go to your camera. And if you're not on an iPhone, well, I'm not sure how anything other than an iPhone works, but I think there is an app for QR codes, or you can use your camera. But let's go ahead, let's get your phones out. Turn the cameras on. And then if you just hover your phone or camera over this image, you'll see it'll take you to the online store. So those that want to participate, I'll give you a couple of seconds to try it out. So what a QR code does, in essence, it enables you to get to a website from printed material. So instead of always having to give your customers the web address to anything or to your online store, this way you can just, again, take them to your tent card or your mirror cling, let them get this image and go directly there. Joseph, has anybody attempted it? Do you think? Is anyone writing in there?
I haven't seen anything so far, but I think
Okay.
it's working. It should work on all cameras. It's just kind of built into the phone's camera.
Yeah, so you can obviously tell I'm an iPhone guy because I already know how they work, but I'm glad that's the practice. Well, great. So I think you've all seen how that works. So we can continue on from there. And if you do have any questions, again, if there is a question field, as Joseph said, that we can type it into the question field and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions for you.
Kimberly actually said it worked, so it worked fine for her. So
awesome.
That's good to hear.
Thank you. So this is a tent card. I think we've all worked with tent cards before. When you sign up for Salon Interactive, one of the questions we ask you when signing up is, how many stations do you have? And the reason for that is we want to make sure we send you the right amount of mirror clings and tent cards for your business. We also do apply the QR codes for you. We create a QR code that's unique for your business. And I guess one of the things I should have pointed out at the beginning that I'm going to point out now is we do send out the welcome kits as soon as you enable your Salon Interactive account. For those of you that enabled your Salon Interactive account before, I think, September the 1st, so before September the 1st, if you could just send us an email, please, or put something in the question box. When you type something in the question box, it does enable us to reply to your email. And if you ask for your welcome kit, we'd be more than happy to send it out. So once again, the welcome kits are sent out as soon as you've enabled. We just established this program September the 1st, 2019. Once again, if you enabled your account before that date, we'd be more than happy to send you one if you could just request it via an email. So, have these at the front desk. What a great way for on a busy day. You know, the reception desk is full of people. How great that you can allow them to take this code and go shopping with you as soon as they can. And really encouraging people to use Salon Interactive and getting them to purchase products just outside of the salon as well, that salon environment. You're going to see a huge difference on how clients really respond to purchasing retail from you. Here's one of our wonderful mirror clings. Again, we will be attaching the QR codes for you, and you do get an extra set of QR codes. So where can we stick these? Well, there's lots of places you can put them on your station mirrors, obviously, as a great way of starting a conversation. Another great place to put them, because you've got their undivided attention, we always used to put a lot of our marketing in our bathroom. And so putting one of these, shop online with us, ask us how, on your bathroom mirror in the salon is a great way to start that conversation as well. So again, on your station mirrors, on the bathroom mirror, if you have a mirror at your front desk as well, I know we're going to have the tent cards there, but you can also have this on a mirror. Clients always like to kind of just do a quick checkout before they leave. It's a great way to start that conversation, especially either with the stylist or the receptionist. So nothing is ever really sold without really talking about what it is that you offer. We launched Salon Interactive 2 years ago, and in that time I've had conversation with many stylists and salon owners, and I've had comments like, well, I have it on my website, I've put the post on my social media, and customers haven't purchased anything yet. And my question is, well, have you spoken to your clients about it? Have you had a conversation about Salon Interactive with them? And they go, well, kind of no. I mean, I think it's going to sell itself. And really, the truth be told, this is new. Salon Interactive is a new concept. It's new to the industry. It's new to us as salon owners and hairdressers. And it's also new for your clients. Everyone's used to shopping online, but this is a new experience for them being able to shop with you. So as a former stylist and salon owner, I know for a fact that one of the first things I do, especially either having the tent card or the mirror cling on my station, is to start that conversation. Whether you use their phone to take a picture of the QR code and have it on their phone, and encourage them to actually start shopping as they're sitting there with you. So as you're starting them out, for example, we can be talking about, well, this is the shampoo I used. Let's get that in your shopping cart. Here's the rinse that I used, or the conditioner I used. Let's put that in your shopping cart. And these are the products that I'm using. So now we can fill up the client's shopping cart and actually get them to purchase right then and there. And I think for me, the main reason why you'd want to do that is simply because as you get them used to using it, the more they get used to using it, the more it's going to become commonplace for them. The last thing we really want them to do is to leave the salon, even though you have recommended the products verbally, is to then leave the salon and go, oh my gosh, I forgot to pick this up or that up. And then there's other alternatives for them than your store to purchase those products online. And we really, we're going to take those sales back. That's our biggest goal. So talk to your clients about it. Don't think of it as kind of losing retail sales in the salon. That's just not going to happen. We know that clients want to buy retail from you. In fact, clients that purchase retail products from their stylist are 3 times more likely to return and become a more loyal client. So we know this is something they want. It's something they want to purchase from a professional. We're just giving them a new conduit, a new sales channel for them to do that. So any questions? What we'd like to do is, I'm sure some of you have been maybe typing questions to Joseph. If you have any questions and you haven't, just thought about them now, please type them into the question box. And if there are any questions, Joseph will ask me and we'll see if we can answer them for me. By the way, we don't know who the seal is, but this is me, Joseph, in the background, kind of just hanging out on the beach. And we've got some kind of interloper at the front there. Joseph, do we have anybody that has any questions?
Yes, I have 2 so far. The first one was, do mirror clings work on a window?
That's a great question. Yes, they do. In fact, I actually think that's a great idea, because why wouldn't you want your customers shopping when you're closed? I know for a fact there's many times I've run out to the store thinking, oh, I'll just make it in time to pick up what I need to pick up. You get there and the store's closed. So having that on your front window would be an awesome idea. And depending on what your budget is, you can actually blow it up and have it quite big on one of the sides or so it kind of makes it obvious that clients can purchase that way. But absolutely, that's a great question.
Okay. And then the second question is, will we be adding new distributors in the future?
That's our goal. I mean, our goal is, I really like this term that we use, we're going to become the United Nations of the beauty industry. Our goal is to bring everybody together. I'll get on my soapbox here, but I truly think that the industry has become a little fractured as we go on with kind of online stores stealing some of our business and different kind of big box stores stealing our business. And our goal is to bring everybody together. So it's to bring all salons, all point of sales, all distributors, and really become a place where we're keeping professional retail sales in the professional industry and allowing everybody in the industry to make a good living from it. So I guess my long answer is yes, we're going to have all distributors, all brands, and we really are going to become the face of online sales for the beauty, for the professional beauty industry.
And I would back that up by saying, if there's any distributors that we don't have on the platform right now, please feel free to reach out to us, let us know those names. We're always in the process of adding new ones. They're probably already in the pipeline, but just to be sure, please feel free to send them all to us.
Thank you, Joseph.
And then the last question I had is someone who went into their app store looking for our app and was not able to find it.
So as far as Salon Interactive goes, it's not an app. It really is what we call a mobile web app. So that's why we have the QR code. Really what you want your customers to do is to use the QR code to get the, I call it an app, but it's really an icon we're placing on the phone. But yes, so it's not an app from the App Store. You really want to encourage your customers to use the QR code, or if you're putting the link in your emails or on your website and your social media, they can access it from there.
Okay, I think that's it for questions.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, so if you realize that you have any other questions going forward, please feel free to reach out to us. The best bet is just to reach out to Kate Sampson. She's our business success specialist. You can reach her at support@saloninteractive.com, or you can call directly to 866-388-1210. Also, just to kind of tease you, we are doing webinars every month. So our next one that we're coming up with will be about unleashing your marketing creativity. It's going to be all about our Client Connect feature, so you can show you how to send emails and really kind of build up your business. I think that's it. Are there any other last questions before we go? Okay, I think we're good. All right, everyone have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.